I want to talk to you about the 4-year career and how to make your dreams of fun and financial freedom come true or not. Let me start with a couple of quotes. A person can figure out how something won't work or figure out how it will. Either way, each attitude is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, nor do we ever actually experience it. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Now, since the dawn of the industrialized revolution, so over 250 years ago, the idea of a career has been to go to school and get a degree or multiple degrees, work 40+ hours per week, work for about 40 years, and then retire on just around 40% of what you were earning initially. Most young adults following the college model end up finding a job eventually, but are also set up with tens to hundreds of thousands in debt. This debt cannot be discharged in bankruptcy and can rarely be renegotiated. Not to mention, most people in their 30s and 40s are not even in the career they majored in. Never any guarantee of having employment. The rules most of us grew up with have consistently been thrown out the window over the past 30 years. Loyalty to one particular job no longer happens or provides security, and the average person changes jobs 7 to 10 times. Saving and investing won't start for most people until their kids are out of college, when most adults are well into their 40s and 50s. That leaves about 20 years for accumulation. If you know about investing, it's not just important how much you invest, but how long you invest. Let's say you invest $500 a month at 7% interest from the age of 30 to 70. And if you do that consistently over the course of all of those years, you can actually sit back and retire on about $1.2 million. Now, you notice 7% is a very generous percentage. Now, if that starts at age 50 until the age of 70, to earn that same amount, instead of it being $500 a month, now you would have to put in $2,500 per month in order to reach that same goal. So ask yourself, do you think it would be a good idea to open your mind to alternative ways of earning income? Are you willing enough to learn that there may be a better way? Can you keep your mind open enough to observe your life for what it truly is and not for what it is not? Listen to what Stephen Covey has to say, the author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He says network marketing has come of age. It's undeniable that it has become a way to entrepreneurship and independence for millions of people. Tony Blair, the former prime minister, says network marketing is a tremendous contribution to the overall prosperity of the economy. The author of Good to Great, Jim Collins, says how the best organizations of the future might run in the spirit of partnership and freedom, not ownership and control. Donald Trump says network marketing is actually one of the oldest, most respected business models in the world and has stood the test of time. Dave Ramsey says multi-level marketing and network marketing are the names used by those in that type of company to describe how their business models work. Their detractors call what they do one of those pyramid schemes. These companies are not pyramid schemes. They are a legitimate method for people to make money and also build a solid business. Typically, when people say pyramid scheme, then asked what that means, they're unable to truly provide a definition. So if you look on Wikipedia, the definition of a pyramid scheme is an unsustainable business model that involves promising participants payment or services primarily for enrolling other people into the scheme rather than supplying any real investment or sale of products or services to the public. People have opinions of network marketing, however, most do not have any facts. Or maybe they've tried it but never really learned how to do it correctly or had the correct mentors to truly teach them how. So let's take a look at the total global sales for 2012. You see the NFL, $9.5 billion, the music industry, $16.5 billion, video gaming, $67 billion, the movie industry, $80 billion, organic products, $91 billion, and look at network marketing, $167 billion in global sales for 2012. I would call that a pretty legitimate business model. The biggest challenge is in replacing people's negative and misinformed beliefs about network marketing with the truth by those of us that have and are experiencing the freedom it provides. Let me introduce myself. My name is Elise Williams. My husband started us in network marketing right around 10 years ago, and over the past 3 years, it has been my part-time focus and has allowed both me and my husband to be full-time parents. People typically focus on blending in and being accepted as opposed to actually being honest and true to themselves and asking themselves questions they may not want to face the answer. You want to become aware. You want to ask yourself, what are some of the challenges you're facing? What would you like to change? What would you like to create in your life? What do you dream of? What do you see room for growth in your life? Soon, world consciousness will shift and many more people will be part of this dynamic wealth building industry. Now, most of you know too well that the family model has been falling apart for a while now. Since family is the foundation of neighborhoods and communities, they are also falling apart. Most of the industrialized world is deeply entrenched in the rat race. Parents both having full-time careers, daycare, career advancement, 50 to 80-hour work weeks, commute time, job pressure, layoffs, cutbacks, buyouts, kids, sports and dance, social media, cell phones, and while trying to balance all of that, things are falling apart. Now today, most people are truly longing for real, safe, relaxed time and freedom and soulful connections with other people. Network marketing offers the most dynamic environment within which we can develop our spirituality and manage our humanity and provide for our families all at the same time. Network marketing is fueled by people's basic human needs to be connected to others, be a part of something bigger than themselves, and have a sense of community while being surrounded by positive people who are like-minded and excited to see and help you succeed. Now think about your current life. Think about your current day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, year-to-year situation. Are you sitting in traffic every single day? Are you having to maybe travel away from your family for your job? Are you working with a boss that is just not the best person to work with or for, and that really doesn't appreciate you or honor you? Are you really just going to a job to earn a paycheck and truly not doing something that is fulfilling your purpose and your life? And are you a slave to your alarm clock, just dreading getting out of bed every single day? So what if you could actually wake up when you're done sleeping? What if you could actually take your kids and pick your kids up from school every single day and not have to worry about daycare, before care, or after school care? What if you could actually work from home, part-time or full-time, or spare time, and really create your own schedule and allow that to really be able to create true time and financial freedom for you and your family? So now what? First of all, network marketing is not something that you need to quit your job and start doing this full time. Most people start very spare time, and over the course of 1 to 4 to 5 years, they are able to create a full-time income for themselves and become what we call job optional, where if you choose to continue to do what you're doing because you love it, that's great. Keep doing it. But if you're truly not being fulfilled in what you're doing, if it's not making you happy, if it's draining your energy every day, if you're waking up stressed and going to bed stressed, if you're losing valuable time with your family that you'll never get back, you want to get back to who shared this video with you and find out more. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.